so they
Right.
could catch drug dealers.
Yeah, it was originally a DEA van.
Hey guys, what is going on? I am actually in a random parking lot yet again, but look at this behind me. This is just a regular van, looks like a work van. I live the stealth lifestyle, and this person that I'm about to introduce to you right now, she truly does live the stealth lifestyle. And what I mean by all of this, she bought this van from a government auction, and it is, not even kidding you, a government spy van from the 90s. What? We're gonna go take a look inside. We're gonna interview who the owner of this van is, which is Renee. Look at this thing. This looks like a regular van, and we're gonna just, looks like somebody's like a plumber. Look at this. I am with Renee. Now, if you don't remember Renee, you were in the Tiny Fest Northwest video. She's the coordinator of all the Tiny Fest festivals. She's got her Tiny Fest Midwest hat on. That was the first one, right?
Yes.
And you have Tiny Fest California shirt on. And then we just did Tiny Fest Midwest.
Northwest.
Ugh. So she's scouting for another location for the next Tiny Fest. I'm not gonna say where, but it's probably gonna be in the Southern California area.
99% Southern California.
You're only gonna do maybe 2. I'm gonna try to convince you to do 3.
Okay,
So we're talking just on the West Coast. She does all the Tiny Fest. Are you doing another one up north?
Yeah, it'd be Southern California and then Northwest. So Tiny Fest California and Tiny Fest Northwest. Maybe Midwest, but we'll see.
Renee bought this van from a government auction, like I said already. Only 20,000, 21,000?
Well, it had 18,000 something when I bought it, but I keep driving it. So we're up over 22 already.
What year is it?
It's a 92.
It's a 1992!
They drove it like 300 miles a year, I guess.
I don't want to age myself here, but I was 9.
Yeah,
when this van was made. Holy,
I was graduating college.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. She lives out of this as an adventure rig, I guess. And then she has a tiny house of her own that she has currently in the Northwest right now. I'm not going to say exactly where, but she's out here scouting, and that's why she did the van. Let's do a tour with her, and she's going to show us all around, okay? Here we go.
The van actually has a lot of the cool, awesome spy van features. That's what my friends call it, my spy van. There are 4 microphones hidden. There's one in each direction so that you can spy in every direction. The one that's kind of easiest to see without crawling under the vehicle is right here. There's a microphone in the grill, if you can kind of see that bugger.
And, kind of. Oh yeah, I can see right there.
Yeah, so it works really well. We had all the equipment up and running to make sure everything works. And you could be over there at those other vans talking, and
yeah, I think we used it for like 100, 200 feet away, right?
Yeah, it really picks up a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Picks up a lot, yeah.
Kind of scary.
There are cameras for almost every direction.
Yeah.
So you can video out the side through these little peepholes.
It's so creepy.
And there's peepholes in the back doors as well.
Yep, and again, obviously on that side.
Yes. And there is a periscope, so you can actually video record what's going on around you in every direction.
And normally that periscope is hooked up to a TV monitor.
A monitor and recorder.
Right. And that's usually against the back wall there.
Right, but
and you're going to send me pictures again. You better. You better.
But I had to have a little space, you know? I needed to be able to put my computer, it's charging right now.
Yep.
I have my clothes and my bathroom stuff all in those drawers, you know, so I needed a little space. So I took it out, I have it all saved. The awesome big captain's chair that was there.
That's right, there was a big chair that was literally right there in the middle.
It was designed to be able to be inside for a long period of time and be comfortable.
Right.
So there was, I did add the bed, but there was a bench here, the chair, there's an air conditioning system, like a swamp cooler.
Yeah, I'll show that. That's it's pretty much you explain that how that works, because it's kind of cool. It's in the floor.
Yeah, it is. So you just put ice in it, and it cools the pipes, whatever's in the pipes. Just runs an air conditioner without running the van. They had some pretty cool stuff.
Right. You want to show me some of those switches inside?
Sure.
Yeah, let's get inside.
Okay.
It is low, but again, you use this as an adventure rig, not so much. And
right. I'm not worried about being in here too often.
Right.
I did add the little porta potty.
You have to. You have to. Especially as a woman, you know, you don't want to get out every time and use
and I actually use that as my desk chair. So when I
Okay, cool.
You know,
hey,
dual purpose.
You got to do it, right?
Right. So there's a whole panel for DC power and AC power.
That's crazy.
There's a ton of AC power. You can see all the outlets. One of the crazy things about the outlets, which people don't usually believe me, I have to prove it to them, is that each one is wired individually. So I can turn off one of those outlets, but not two. So I could have this on and this one not on.
Wow, so
and they're like, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, let me show you.
The electrical genius behind all of this is crazy. Like they put a lot of work into building this van out so they could catch drug dealers.
Yeah, it was originally a DEA van.
Was it a DEA? Okay, there you go.
Originally DEA, and then it changed to Forest Service Law Enforcement Division.
Oh.
So.
All right, so they were caught a lot of bad guys in this.
Yeah, probably some pot growers when it wasn't legal.
When it wasn't legal, right?
Back in '92, it was not legal.
And you have white lights.
Yes.
And you have infrared or whatever those are.
So there's white ceiling lights. There, yeah, and there are switches on them as well.
Wow.
There's switches everywhere. The bullet lights are the little guys, and there's a switch for each individual light. Again, not the pair, but each one.
Right.
And then that leaves the tactical red lights.
Yeah, that's red. I don't know if we can see that on my lens, but that is red light.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming they use that as lighting for when they open up the people and there's a camera pointed out. So the reason by the way, there's a reason these peoples are here is because these mounts right here, right?
Yes, and there are cameras.
Those are mounts for cameras.
And I have all the cameras.
You have all the equipment?
Oh yeah, it came with everything. It even came with several different license plates, but I had to send one.
Fake license plates. You sent them back?
Well, yes, but I had to send the government one. It had a current government use license plate. Now they had never used it because that would give away the stealth, but it was in here, and the government asked for it back.
They did.
They
you don't think they would take it out before putting it up for auction?
It would have been good. There was also a government credit card. I sent the government credit card back to just to,
didn't you ask them if they wanted it back? You were like, hey, did you guys want this back?
Yeah,
that was a funny story.
When they asked for the license plates back, I said, what? Okay, no problem. You want the credit card too,
Oh my goodness.
So,
a feature you just showed me that you didn't show me before, which is really cool, is there is a level right here. So when you are parked on an uneven surface, which as a actual van lifer myself, we typically don't park on level surfaces.
Right.
So how does the government or how do you level yourself out?
Well, again, the idea is to be able to do everything from back here, even honk the horn. Everything from the back without running the vehicle. So there's an airbag suspension system. And right now, the left airbag is pressured up to 60. So you were standing there touching the van, and when I was pushing it, it went up. And I can just...
And it'll go back down.
Yeah, it's going to
That's crazy. So they had airbag systems back in the 90s.
Right. So
and to level ourselves out, so, this is the creepiest van of all time right now.
And I have never counted the outlets, but you see the AC ones. And then those would have been covered, right? Because there was a panel here, which I'm going to send you a photo.
Yeah, at least a photo. I just need a photo.
But then there are other outlets that were being able to be reached because all those weren't accessible for extra.
Those are all for the monitors, right?
No, those and stuff for the you're right. Those are monitors, and then this for I don't know whatever else you had with you that you wanted to plug in.
I would say plug in a phone, but they didn't have phones in '92.
But there's DC outlets everywhere, here. I mean, they're just all over the place.
That periscope, and that's a big thing that's over Renee's shoulder right there is the periscope. That literally lifts up on the roof. And you can actually, what is that?
This is the,
that's the periscope control.
Technically called a robotic video scope. I love all the names, like the tactical red lights, the covert microphones.
What the heck?
So it's going.
It's going up. I'm gonna get up on the roof and I'm gonna show you.
I don't know if you.
No, it doesn't have to. Well, that's it right there. I don't know if you can see it. Well, that is it, and it goes up it only goes up like I think. Maybe an inch and a half.
Yeah, it doesn't go up very far, but there's cameras and mirrors here, and so you can turn it.
Oh, it's turning.
Yeah. So
That's
You can
crazy.
see different directions. Yeah.
That's and they gave you all of this. It came with the van.
Yeah. Oh, and you can control the speed in case you want to raise it up really fast or down really fast. I don't know.
If you're trying to get away.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So, there you go.
I'm gonna move to the back. This is actually the air conditioning system in here.
Yes.
And I've batteries, right?
Batteries here and on the side
And
as
there are
well.
batteries over there as well.
8 batteries.
8 batteries.
8
and they're original,
batteries.
aren't they?
No, these have been they have been updated. That's
Oh, okay.
nice. Yeah, I don't know when exactly. I think July 09 from some notes on some information. It has all these books that came with it, you know, binders. Phoenix Worldwide Industries Forensic Vehicle Division.
Oh my goodness.
It's on every little thing that you can find, but there was a whole binder of all the systems that are in here, and you know, kind of those little brochures you get with them.
And you even have a little heater.
Yes.
It's propane though, right?
Yeah, propane heater, electric start.
Do you know where's the propane located?
Underneath
Okay.
the van. And one of the things that helps keep it stealth is that there is the fill valve and the bleed valve are both up under the van.
Wow.
So there are no, you know, indications on the side, the little doors that flip up.
So all of you out there doing some illegal crap, the government knows about it. Trust me. It's out there. No, it can't be. You're gonna get caught.
If you wanted to get, if we were going into, if somebody believed in the zombie apocalypse,
Yes.
and we were to get away from, I guess, zombies, or
Yes.
if just really anybody, like if there was like the purge happening,
Right.
and there's these locks that I just came across right here
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
are literally like deadbolt locks. Look at this. They are intense, and they go inside of the lock right there. And you have
Yeah.
them on the front door as well, or the side
Each
door.
of the doors.
Yeah.
You bet. And you know, if I'm somewhere I'm not feeling real safe, I can lock those down. No one can get in.
Nobody can get in those.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This has been an absolute pleasure with you today. We got to hang out for a little bit. I appreciate your time. So we can't really announce any dates.
Can't announce any dates.
Okay.
We can announce that this van is for sale.
Yes.
Yes.
We are selling, Renee is selling, not we, Renee is selling this van. How can they contact you?
Renee at Tiny Fest California works really well.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
put that in the description
Yeah.
below. Check the description below, and you guys, I'll put Renee's contact information if you guys want your own government spy vehicle.
Yeah.
Maybe you want it for nostalgic reasons, or maybe you want it to build out to a van yourself, or whatever you think you want.
I have all the original equipment still.
And like I said,
And it does have a little bed right here, so.
It does, yep. She made this into a little bed, but this was actually a little bed before you even made it into a bed.
It was a little bench, very narrow.
Right.
Very narrow bench. It
Right.
would not have been comfy.
The captain's chair goes all the way
The
back,
captain's chair was probably, if you like sleeping in a lazy boy, the captain's chair would have been
It
good.
was pretty much a 1992 Lazy Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was. It was
Easy
comfortable as
chair.
heck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is for sale. Email Renee,
Yeah.
and she'll definitely get back to you at some point. Other than the van for sale, we got possible new Tiny Fest festivals coming up.
Yeah, just keep your eye out on the Tiny Fest California website, Tiny Fest Northwest website as well. They're just that.
I'm gonna
they're
put
just
all-
that tinyfestnorthwest.com.
Yep. TinyFestCalifornia.com.
Try to keep it simple, you know.
Yep, and
Yeah.
well, those are the same Instagram handles too.
Yep.
I'll put them all in the description below. Don't you worry.
you know.
Facebook as well.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
Yeah, we are, or she is. I just go to all of them now.
All right, guys, that's Renee. I'm Jared. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Here we go.